Well, you mentioned Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Will the questions continue to be asked about whether he actually is the right fit there as manager at Manchester United?
Listen, the way they finished, I was saying yes, he had to be given the start to this season. And now the caveat to that, and you heard that from Solskjaer saying in his pre-game press conference, is a lot of these teams haven't had a decent pre-season. They've had a couple of weeks off at best. And now it's who's been able to cope with this unusual circumstance better than their opponent. For today, it's been Crystal Palace. But for Solskjaer to continue to make the case that he's a long-term solution for Manchester United, things have to turn around very quickly. It's not going to be much longer that people are going to accept, yeah, we didn't have a good pre-season. We had players away on international duty. We're only just getting back together. We're looking to sign some others, and then it all has to come together. We'll accept that for a week or two, but after that, I'm not so sure Shaka can fall back on that excuse.
There was some controversy, though. What did you make of the penalty decision for Palace?
I thought it was a penalty, no question. And then, of course, as far as David De Gea is encroaching part of the goalkeepers union, I'm going to say it's harsh. And I know everybody's going to say, well, VAR says, and the rule is you know, if you're an inch off the line. I'm goalkeepers union and I'm old school, and you knew back in the day you could get away with those. So I'm very biased in saying that I think David De Gea was harshly adjudged. Keep your comments to yourself. It's falling on deaf ears.
No, but give us some insight to it, Shaka, because how hard is it then as a goalkeeper to then be thinking not to step off your line like that with all else that's going on?
Yeah, listen, I understand that's a challenge. And I was a part of some of those early discussions around what can and cannot be allowed for the goalkeeper in terms of, well, keeping 1 foot on the line. And I understand. It's unnatural to have both feet on the line. You can now have one. So, you know, you have to be aware of that. And now the question in coping with that is, so just kind of give me your own natural body mechanics. Do you start, you know, half an inch behind the line and then, you know, let your kind of natural body mechanics take you into what is a correct position? There's one for the goalkeepers of today to work on. And again, I sympathize. I was in the room when we were recrafting or starting to recraft some of those regulations around goalkeepers. I also understand how difficult it is in trying to make those saves, in doing what comes naturally to you. But as I say, Kay, I'm still a fully paid up member of the Goalkeepers Union, and my bias is going to be towards the goalkeepers as opposed to the referees and the VAR and the laws.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.